number 2. All right, so just checking if you're recording right there. I think we're good to go. As usual, you remember it's 40 minutes to complete all the questions. There are 40 of them, and you might need to get headphones or speakers so that you hear the audio very well. And excuse me, we just right away put on the password. Excuse me. 7259, right? And then the audio will play instantly soon after, and then you see the countdown already starting. So without further ado, we know what happens. You just start with the welcoming message, and they give you the examples, and they repeat twice every question. Male voice, female voice. That's what they do. Okay. So I'm glad that my network is kind of buffering very well, which is going to be very useful in completing our task, right? Because that's a problem that we normally have. Okay, so the first part is right here. 听力 listening ability.
大家好
All right.
欢迎参加 HSK
So you get the
一级
welcome
考
message.
试。
一词 that's
大
first
家
level,
好
right?
欢迎参加 HSK 一级考试。
All right.
大家好
Welcome
欢
everyone
迎参加
to participate in the
HSK 一级考试。
HSK 考
HSK
试
一
exam, right?
级听力考
So
试
听力
分4部
考试
分，
listening
共20题，
exam, all right?
请大家注意，
So
听
please
力
take
考试
note.
现在开始。
现在开始 you know it's starting, right? 现在开始
第一部分
The first part 部分
一共5
一部分
个题，
first part one
每
part
题
all
听
right.
2
第
次。
一 first 部分 all
例
right.
如，
例如 example
很高兴，
很高兴 very happy correct
很高兴，
all right repetition okay so twice all right then we go on to the next one
看电影，
watching a movie 看电影
看电影，
all right that's wrong okay so you put the X over that one I'm just gonna close the door just so that we have less noise from outside
现在开始第一题。
awesome
一，打电话，
打电话 right is he on the call
打电话，
looks like he is all right so we're gonna say correct on that one all right 打 to hit 电话 telephone right 打电话 to make a phone call
2，
number 2
我和儿子，
和
我
儿子
和儿子，
all right but this is a daughter so a daughter is 女儿 儿子 is son right so the correct answer will be wrong right awesome
3，
the third one
开车，
开车 right open car
开车，
open car 开车 that means you are driving a car right but this is a bicycle so this is a 骑行车 and to ride a bicycle is 骑行车
吃米饭，
so that will be wrong
吃米饭
last time we learned that 米饭 is rice right and 吃 is to eat so eat rice 吃米饭 but here she's drinking milk so that will be 喝牛奶 so the answer will be wrong again
下雨了，
alright 下雨了
下雨了，
下 down 雨 water right so 下雨 means it's raining alright and you see them with the umbrellas so that's a correct one awesome
第
so
2
we're
部
done with
分
the first part the R 部分 is the second part let's dive in
一共5个题，
again we have 5
每
questions
题听2次。
every question
例如，
you listen twice 例如
这
for
是
example
我的书，
this is my book or my books
这是我的书。
alright so that's the first one again we happy with that one so we tick correct so this is the section I like because you're gonna have a bunch of answers right and then you negate or you keep separating one after the other so here we go we have
现
these three
在开始第6题。
alright现在 right now 开始 start
6
the 6th question
今天天气很冷。
今天 today 天气
今天
weather
天气很冷。
冷 very cold alright so we'll go with A okay and we're done with that one we are down to these two okay what time is it this one is 10点10分 Right?
现在是10:10。
Ah, look at that. We don't need to look at the other ones.
现在是10:10。
So A will be our answer for that one. Okay. The other one was 3点10分7点10分 All of them were 10分10分 Or you could hear 10分钟 sometimes as well, right? So 分 or 分钟 is the same.
他后面有几个人？
Okay. 他后面
他后面有几个人？
Behind there are some people, right? 几个人 or a number of people. So C will be the answer for question number 8. Is that question 8 or 7? Let's just check. It should be 8. So C will be the answer, right? We have two more pictures. Number 9 and 10, right?
我今年12岁了。
我今年 this year.
我今年12岁了。
12 years old this year, right? 12岁了. So 12. I think this little fella over there will match that age, right? Awesome. So we're down here on to number 10. Look at that. We're getting the answers correct. Ah, lovely. Alright, so this is the Great War in China. This is something.
他下个月去中国。
Yeah, so this is the only part.
他下个月去中国。
下个月 next month 去中国 go to China, right? So we'll go with C for that one. Let's click on C and see if we get that one correct. Okay, cool. So do you know which other cities are these ones? This looks like a church. Maybe it could be
第
Navy,
三
right?
部分
Roman something. Sydney, maybe Australia.
一共5个题，
All right.
每题听2次。
All right. Again, we listen twice. That's what they keep saying, and then they give you an
你
example.
好，
你好，
And here in the exam,
很
like
高
we said,
兴认识
you're
你。
gonna have the text given to you, right? So
你好，
你好，很高兴认识你。
okay, so that's C, right? Happy to see you. The problem is I'm trying to scroll down, but it kind of froze. So bear with me on that because I don't think it's listening to me. Scrolling up and down, everything is just
现
froze.
在开始第11题。
What a spell. Okay, we're on the
11
11th question is coming up.
你看见我的小猫了吗？
Yeah, that's coming back.
在那儿，在椅子上。
椅子 that's a chair, right? 椅子上 on
11
top of a chair. Alright?
你看见我的小猫了吗？
Did you see 小
在那儿
猫了？
在椅子上。
Alright, 小猫 small cat or a kitten, right? So obviously answer is D for that one because you see it's over there. Okay, cool. So C is out, D is out. We're left with these four.
12
Or number 12. Let's
我
flip.
们中午去买好吗？
Let's go in the afternoon to buy.
我没钱了。
Look, I don't have any money. 我没钱了。
12
我没钱了。Okay, so
我
let's
们
answer
中
it.
午去买
In
好
the
吗？
afternoon, let's go and do the shopping. Okay?
我没钱了。
你看，我没钱了。Look, I don't have any money. So B will be our answer. So D and then B. So we're left with these ones, right? A, E, and F. Let's see what comes on the next question, right?
13
13, 13.
你住在哪儿？
Where do you live, alright?
我和妈妈都住在102。
We live. My mom and I live at 102
你住在哪儿？
102 Alright.
我和妈妈都住在102。
我和妈妈都住在 We both live at 102 Alright. So it's coming back like this. It's going anti-clockwise. D, B, A. So we're left with these two. E and F. Right?
14
14 or number 14.
这个汉字怎么读？
How do I read
对
this
不起
character, right?
我不会。
这个汉字 this Chinese
14
character 怎么读 How do I read it?
这个汉字怎么读？
怎么读
对不起，我不会。
Okay, so that's answer for E right there. So obviously the last answer will be F. But let's wait. We want to hear the question, right?
15
That's number 15.
谢谢你们。
谢谢你们.
不客气。
Thank you.
再见。
再见 goodbye. I see.
15，
Alright. So there
谢
we go.
谢你们。
不客气。
D.
再见。
B. A. And
第4部分，
number 4. It was
一共5个题，每题听2次。
E.
例如，
下
and then
午我去商
on
店，
the 5th one.
我想买一些水果。
Okay. So let's listen to
他
the.
下午去哪里？
Alright. One more time.
下午
Afternoon.
我去商
I
店，
go shop.
我想
I
买一些
want
水
my
果。
buy some
他
fruit.
下午去哪里？
She afternoon go where? Alright. So where did she go in the afternoon to buy stuff? Right. She Shangdian hospital or school. Alright. So you have to do some comprehension there. Let's look at the succeeding question number 16.
现在开始第16题。
Alright. We're now on number 16.
16，
Number 16.
我的电脑在他的桌子上。
Okay. What are they now? My
那
computer.
是谁的电脑？
Whose computer is it? Alright.
16，我的电
My
脑
computer
在他的桌子上。
is on his table.
那是谁的电脑？
So whose computer is it? Okay, 我的电脑, right? So the table or the desk is his, 他的桌子上. But the computer is mine, 我的电脑. Okay, 我的电脑在他的桌子上.
17，
Alright.
今天星期四，
Today
我
is
们明
Thursday.
天去看电影。
Tomorrow let's go watch a
我
movie.
们什么时候去看电影？
Alright. So 我们什么时候
17
when are we going to watch the movie, right?
今天星期四，
Today 星
我
期
们
四，
明天去看电影。
明天
我
去看。
们什么时候去看电影？
Okay, 我们什么时候 when 出国看电影 watch the movie. So it's 星期四 then 星期五 tomorrow, right? So this is the answer. Don't get confused. There's no 星期四 here. 星期三、星期五 and 星期六. Okay,
18，
so that's something to take note of.
他是老师，
他是老
他
师
有50个学生。
with 50 students, right?
他
50个。
有多少个学生？
How many students does she has, right?
18，
他是老师。
他
She
是
is-
老师，
She's a teacher.
他有50个学生。
She has
他有
50
多少个学生？
Alright, so this is 5, this is 15, and this is 50. So 50个学生, alright, that will be 50. Okay? 他有多少学生? How many students does he or she have?
19，
Question 19.
小姐，你好，
Miss 小姐.
你
Okay.
这儿有杯子吗？
Here, do you
他
have
想买什么？
beads, right? Do you have beads over here?
19，
And 他想买什么? What does he want? to
小
buy?
姐，你
Miss,
好，
你好.
你
Hello.
这儿有杯子吗？
Yeah. Jelly, do you
他
have
想
beads?
买什么？
What does he want to buy? 茶 tea 苹果 apple 杯子 we had beads, right? So that's what he want to buy. Cups. Alright, let's move on. Question number 20.
20，
20.
这是你的朋友吗？
Is this
很
your
漂
friend?
亮。
Very pretty. Look at that.
朋友怎么样？
How's your friend? Like how's your
20.
friend, right? Let's go again.
这是你的朋友吗？
Is this your friend?
很漂亮。
Very pretty.
朋友怎么样？
How's your friend? Right? So, I Sushi love to study. 很漂亮 very pretty. 想回家 want to go home. So, very pretty, right? 这是你的朋友 is this
听
your
力考
friend?
试现在结束。
Alright? 结束 means to finish, right? So, 开始 to start. 结束 to finish. Alright? So that's how it works. So we're done with the listening part. We're now going to go to the next part, which is reading reading portions, right? But what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to scroll up to the top where we started from before we head to the next one. I know we have 40 minutes to go through this together, but I just want to see how much time it took for the first part, right? It kind of took like 25 minutes, right? And we had no control over that because the questions move automatically, so we couldn't tell what the question was going to be. So ideally, on the first part, you take like 15 minutes, and those are 20 questions. And then the other 20 questions, you have to do them in less than 15 minutes. That's what it looks like. All right. So let's see. We have 15 minutes to go through 20 questions together. So just keep that in mind when you do your exam as well, right? Okay, so I've clicked next so that I'm taken to the next page. My internet might not work in my favor, as you can tell right now. Yeah, my internet might not work in my favor because this should be a picture. Okay, let's do this load image. Okay, there we go. We have the picture now. Awesome. So let's move on very fast. Okay, I'm just going to show you what it is about. Here we have the examples. DNC, we know that's a TV, and this is not a TV. Feiji, we know that's a plane, and that's correct. Okay, so if you have a pencil, that's what you'll be doing if you're using hard copy. That is if you decide to print it out. 写 to write, that's correct. Ting to listen, right? We did tingly just now, the listening ability. Thai, that's vegetables, right? Or meal, right? Because you said it's synonymous in China, vegetables and meal, because I think they eat a lot of vegetables. But here we don't have vegetables, right? This looks like tea or coffee. Ta, and this is the male one. The female one has a little new ren character in the front. So that's not correct, right? Go, that's correct. Go is a dog and Mao is a cat, right? So here we go. Our answer are like true, true, false, false, true, right? Correct, true, true again, and then we have two false, false, and then correct. So false, and then false again, and then we have correct. Awesome. So we're done with the first part. We actually have to use our trick again like we did last time. Load the image. That will force the internet to work. There we go. We have our picture. Lovely. So look at that. Do we have an example? I think it's just, yes, we do have an example here. 很喜欢这本书. She's really into it. She's into the book, right? She loves reading the book. So E was the answer there. That leaves us with 5 pictures, right? We have a gift. Gift is 礼物. 打电话, right? Making a call. Trying to taste something to eat, and then trying to get a dress or something. And then we have fruits there, 水果. So those are some of the words that we learn from HSK level 1. Let's see the first question. 你好, right? 我能吃一块吗? Okay, so the R part is just a colloquial way of adding stuff, but it doesn't really change. So he wanna try and eat something. Like, can I eat? Try eating this item over here. All right, and we know that's on D, right? Okay, yeah, let's select D over there, and if it's correct, let's move on to the other one. We now know we have 4 pictures to work with. 他们, right? This is like female, plural female, right? 他们才买衣服呢? This na is for emphasis, so it's not a question. 他们才买衣服呢? We're looking at ladies who are trying to buy clothes. 买衣服, clothes, right? So here we have the ladies. So F will be our answer right there. Okay, awesome. Let's click on that. It's running away from us, but we'll still click on it. There we go. We see the green mark. That shows we got it right. And 天气, alright, we're not talking about the weather. 太热了, very hot. 多吃水果. Remember 水果? We saw that on B, right? The lady with the fruits, because it's very hot, so you have to eat more fruits, right? It was on C, rather. We're going to get that one wrong. Alright, so let's tap on C and see if we get the green check mark. Awesome. We're on a roll on number 29, 11 to go. 来，我们看看里面是什么东西 right? 来 come here. 我们看看 let's see 里面 inside 有什么东西 what's inside, right? What's inside? There we go. It's A, right? We're opening a gift. And that means B will be our last answer. That lady on the phone call. So we can go ahead and just click B even without reading the question. But let's first go tick on A for this one. And let's see if we get the green check mark again. Awesome. And if we get the green check mark, like I said, the only answer that's left is B. So we're just gonna skip it. Just kidding, alright? Wei, that's how we say hello on the call, right? It's not ni hao, it's Wei. Wei, 你睡觉了吗? Are you asleep, right? So that lady is probably calling either her daughter or her son or her boyfriend or her husband, right? Or her mom. The list is endless. Alright, 31 to 34, we're going to start with this. We have the example. 例如, 你喝水吗? Do you drink water? Did you drink water? 好的 or 谢谢, alright, so he was being offered the water, right? You want some water? That's actually the inference right there. So question number 31, 那个人是谁, right? 那个人, that person, 是 is 谁, who. That person is who, or who's that person, right? Then let's look at our answers. 医院, right? That's a hospital. 下雨了, raining. That person is raining. 我不认识她, I don't know her. Alright, I don't know her. 7 years. 下个月, next month. 好的，谢谢. Alright, so 那个人是谁? 我不认识他 will be the most appropriate one, right? I don't know who that person is. 他女儿多大了, right? How old? 多大 big. 大 big. 多大 how big, right? So that's one way of asking for age, right? So here we have 7 years, right? 7岁. So that's what we're going to work with. Awesome. And then 你的同事在哪儿工作? Where does he work, right? So let's see. We have next month, we have 7. These two we already touched on, right? 不认识 and 11. And then 好的谢谢. 下个月 no. Okay, the hospital is kind of a workplace that we could also select, right? So that means we're left with raining and next month and 好的谢谢. 好的谢谢 already we have done. So we are left with raining and next month. So let's see what this question is going to say. 昨天上午天气怎么样? Look at that. 天气, that's weather. 怎么样? How was the weather yesterday, right? In the afternoon, 上午下雨了. I think that kind of makes sense. It rained yesterday afternoon. And last but not least, we can just pick 下个月. You remember that? That's our new trick. Let's go ahead and click it. We got it correct. Okay, so what was the question? 爸爸什么时候来北京呢? Now this is a question, right? 什么时候 when 来北京? And again, the na is also for emphasis, but it also can be used as a question particle, right? So 爸爸什么时候 when is father 来 coming to Beijing, alright? So 下个月 next month, that's when he is coming to Beijing. Awesome. So we're left with 36 to 40. And let's look at the example here. 你叫什么名字? Always easy, that one. We can always guess that one. Alright, so again, let's use our old trick, looking at the answers before we start going through the question so that we always have the answers in mind. That helps us because sometimes the answers are very much alike. And so you want to pick the one which is most appropriate. So you don't want to pick a wrong one before you get yourself familiarized with the rest of the answers, right? So that's awesome. Now let's look at them. The scrolling is not really working the way I want it to. It always, either leaving one behind. So let's just start from the top anyway. 错, alright, to board or to seat. Board a plane, board a bus, board a whatever, you can just say 错, right, or to seat. And 前面, alright, that's in the front. 前面 in the front, 没关系, no problem. 没关系. 名字 we already saw up in our example right there. 你叫什么名字? What's your name? 汉语 Chinese, right, and year for month. Awesome. So we now have our answers. We have Chinese, we have month, we have in the front and seat. So 昨天是8 it was 8 dash dash and on the date, so it was the 19th, okay, 19th, alright, 19日 of this month, 8. So they start with the month and then the date. Okay, so obviously the answer will be 8 month, right? So you will be our first. You are up. You are up. You are the first victim. We're selecting you. All right, let's move on. 那个饭馆在火车站 dish, right? So that restaurant in the at train station something something, right? So a train station what? It's train station seat, it's train station in front, it's train station no problem, a train station name, a train station Chinese train station month. Alright, so of course it train station in front of the train station. Oh my word, look at that. I hope we clicked on the right one. Yeah, we did. Because it was scrolling up and I was already clicking on it. Alright, 你会说 dash dash 吗？你会说 can you speak dash dash 吗？ So what can you speak? Can you speak sit? Of course, can you speak Chinese, right? Oh my word, that's the wrong one. Oh, I clicked on again. I clicked by mistake. Yeah, because it was still scrolling. But anyway, you get the answer. Hanyu Chinese, right? You were already used in the front already. Anyway, so be careful. But you don't really use a system like this anyway. But just be careful if your network is slow and scrolling is taking time. Just wait for it to finish scrolling before you click on the answer. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out some points, right? But yeah, nan. So another conversation. Remember yesterday we completed it with a man and a woman. So we're gonna do the same today. 你好，王先生. That's what is happening here. Okay, the man is asking for one Shang time. I was wondering like, what is the man saying? Because he's like, 你好, hello, and then Wang Shang time is Mr. Wang around, right? Wang Shang, Mr. Wang, Tai, it, ma. Alright, so this it kind of signifies the question is he around, right? And the new man or the woman replies and says Tai, which means he is around. 请 dash dash 我出叫他 right 请坐 right 请坐 makes sense. Please have a seat. And I'm gonna go and call him. Okay, good. And let's see what the next question is gonna be. It says here, look at that. See result. Oh, we scrolled a little faster again. Yeah, that's the problem we have when we have a little bit of lagging. I think it's because the computer is not charging. Oh, it's charging. Because I'm using an inverter to run the laptop. So it says here, 对不起, the lady is now talking to the man. Sorry, 对不起，我不会做饭. Okay, I can't cook. Sorry, I can't cook. Wow, that's a different kind of lady right there. And what does the man say? 没关系，我会. Alright, no problem. I can cook. Quite a romantic fella there. So on that romantic note, we finish our exam for the day, right? We can check our results by clicking on the series art button, this blue button over here. And next up will be our third text on HSK1, right? So hope you had fun, trying to run through this exam, and hopefully you get a wonderful mark. Just quickly, just to see how much time we took. Can we see that? Is there a way to do that? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is here, right? We did that very fast, didn't we? We had 15 minutes from 25 minutes, and we did this in 2 minutes. We were cruising. I don't know whether we were going too fast or what. Yeah, but anyway, we're not bad. We're on the same mark that we finished off yesterday, so it's not bad, right? We'll see when it starts getting tougher. Alright, so we don't want to make a long video, so we're just going to end it here. Hope you had fun. Let's meet up again on the next class where we review the third one. We still have 2 more exams from HSK1 before we hop into HSK2, right? So, adios, amigos, amigas. I take there, right? I'm just going to try and see if I can stop the recording from there. Awesome.